So, a few seconds ago, I was introduced. That's great and everything. I think one of the biggest things we can do as young adults and people in general is have connection with one another. So on the count of three, I want you guys to all yell back your name to me so I get to know you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yell out. Your name. Yell out. Okay, I heard Mike. I heard, okay. Awesome. As you guys are ready to go through the end of your high school career and get ready for your adult life, does that scare you? Thinking about adulting, paying bills, getting a job, maybe going to college or trade school or the military. I want you guys to, with a show of hands, how many of you in here are a leader? Raise your hand. A leader. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16. 16 of you consider yourselves leaders. That means that the rest of you think of yourselves as a follower. Let me ask you, when you think of the word leader, what does that mean to you? Does it mean you have to make all the hard choices? Does it mean you have to be in charge of everybody, make all the big decisions? This morning I want to let you know that every single one of you is a leader to yourself. So you are leaders. I want to see a show of hands by everybody. Raise your hands up, everybody. Raise your hands up, raise your hands up, raise your hands up, everybody. Every one of you are leaders to yourself. And I'm going to prove to you here in a second how that's true. Alright? Leadership is not about position. It's not about a title. It's about your actions and your mindset. And over the last 11 years of working with young people here in Pasco and Hernando County, in other parts of the country, on my podcast, writing my books, and a lot of research for young people and their parents. How many of you have parents or teachers or just society in general that say, young people are lazy. Young people don't know what they want to do. There's a lot of really negative stereotypes about young people. And as you get ready to graduate and go through these doors into the world, I want you to think about yourselves as leaders to help change those stereotypes, those negative stereotypes. Every single one of you has great potential. Every single one of you has the ability to make change in not only your life, but that of your community, other people around you, your friends, your family, people you don't even know yet, you're going to have great influence over. But it all starts right here before you graduate into the world. What I've discovered over the last 11 years is that when people don't think of themselves as leaders, they lose out on so many advanced skills. You have Publix over here, you have the Army, the military. My two sons just went to the Marine Corps. They're 19, 22 years old. Just like you a couple years ago, they had no idea what they want to do with their life. They're now both serving this country, and I'm very, very proud of them. We also have other places, other schools, other businesses here, all here to help you. But first it starts with you. So I'm going to go over 7 traits that I've discovered that young people have told me that they like, that they want, but many of them aren't sure how to do it. So I put these 7 together, and when you spell them out, it spells leaders. Very easy to remember. The number 1 aspect of a leader is the L. What do you think L stands for in leader? What do you think it could be? What is it? Leadership, that's the whole thing. The L in leaders is love. You have to listen up. Don't laugh. Our world, our country right now is a very negative place. You all have an amazing opportunity to change that. We have issues with bullying, we have issues with mean people, we have issues with all kinds of negativity. As you begin to enter this world as adults, young adults, you all have the amazing opportunity to help change that. Love gives you a compassionate heart, it gives you kindness. It helps you see things differently. It opens you up to new opportunities to help people. Love is the foundation of a leader. You have to be able to see things through other people's eyes, to empathize with them, to feel what they're feeling so you can help them. It's an amazing thing to have. The next is enthusiasm. Anybody here working? We got jobs? Awesome. When you went to that job interview, did you walk in and say, hey, I really need a job. My mom wants me to start paying some bills. I want to buy a car. Or did you walk in there and say, I want to start working so I can start saving some money. I really like this place, or I want to do this or do that. You showed some enthusiasm. Anybody here play sports? Basketball players, football players, track? Anybody? Any band people here? Okay. When you started those things, did you say, I want to play the clarinet? I think it'd be fun. I think I'll play some drums. That might be cool. Or did you say, I want to learn how to play music? And you practiced every day. You did what you have to do to get better. When you have enthusiasm, that's your spark. When you're enthusiastic about something, other people want to be around you. You light them up. If you have a goal or a dream, when you're enthusiastic about it, they see that. They want to help you. How many of you have ever tried to do something and people say, you can't do that? That'll never happen to you. Or worse yet, how many of you every day say to yourselves, I can't. It won't happen for me. I'm not worthy. When you're enthusiastic, those things never cross your mind. You think when Steve Jobs tried to make the home computer back in the 70s, and people said, nuts. Okay, I'll make it anyway. And he's changed the world. The lights that are in here right now, Thomas Edison. How many people know how many times Thomas Edison failed in making the light bulb? Shout it out.
A lot.
A lot is not a number. Give me a number. How many? It's reported to be 1,000 to possibly 10,000 times. How many of you would do something 1,000 times and fail and continue to do that? Probably not. Many of us. Enthusiasm. The other is attitude. How many have been told by your parents or teachers or coaches, you got a really bad attitude? You better change that attitude. Point it out, okay. Your attitude is what also gives you that spark. Do I have any scientists in the room? Any chemists? Who's ever taken two magnets, turn them away from each other, you get that force between them? Can you stick them together? That's like two bad attitudes. They're never going to connect. Someone has to change their attitude to make that connection. Your attitude is what keeps everything moving for you. You can get up and have a bad day, let it carry over, or you can say, you know what? It was a bad morning, it's going to be a great day. Get up every day and say, it's going to be a great day. I'm going to learn something today. I'm going to find an opportunity today. I'm going to help change someone else's life today. It could be simply as listening to them. It could be returning a text if they're having a bad day. Your attitude is so important as a leader. This one kind of gets a lot of people, is discipline. Self-discipline. Doing something that you don't want to do, but you have to do it for the greater good. Not everybody wants to take tests and do homework and come to school every day, go to work every day. But you have to for the greater good. Who here has a goal that they would like to achieve within 1 year? Amazing. I wish I had that many hands for leaders. Without self-discipline, goals are just ideas. Goals are not someday, maybe. When you set a goal for discipline, you are specific. You say, I want to graduate in May of 2024. All of you went through COVID. All of you had to change things up. But here you are today. You've got self-discipline. Football players, basketball players, students, band people up in the corner. All of you have self-discipline. Continue that. This other one gets people too. Effort. All of you have high potential. But if your effort to do what you have to do, when a great opportunity comes around, if your effort's kind of so-so, I'll be all right. I'll get a 90. I could have got 100, but who cares? That's a bad attitude because it becomes habitual. The I don't care, I'll be all right, it starts to weaken you. Your effort has to be 100% because if it isn't, your results are lower than what they should be based on the high potential that you started with. Over time, your belief system in yourself becomes lower and lower and lower. Your effort has to be there with everything. Your effort, self-determination, your attitude, your enthusiasm, all of these things play a huge part. The R is respect. How many of you don't like to be disrespected? I should see everybody's hand up here. How many of you ever said, they're disrespecting me? He disrespected me, she disrespected me. Respect starts with you first. You have to respect yourself first. Respect your body, respect your mind, respect yourself. We have used the word respect wrong for many, many years. We have a politeness problem, a kindness problem, but I have to know you to respect you. I have to know what you've done, what your achievements are to respect you. Respect yourself first. Don't fall into the trap of easy money or the disillusion that the internet's going to make you a superstar. Don't do things to disrespect yourself first. If you disrespect yourself, how do you expect anyone else to respect you? Last is service. Who here has ever volunteered before? Awesome. That is amazing. That is awesome. Service to others. Service to your community. Service to your school. It is so important to volunteer, to get involved. If you've never worked, maybe getting a job is kind of scary, volunteer someplace. You will learn transferable skills. You will learn customer service, teamwork, communication, leadership. Completing a task, all through volunteering. And if you mess up, you're a volunteer. You can use those skills on a resume, in a job interview, to give you confidence. Instead of saying, I've never worked before, they'll never hire me. You say, I have volunteered here, here, here. I got to do this, this, and this. I love working with people. I love solving problems. Great, it's tiring. Depression, anxiety are huge among people today. And did you know that volunteering actually helps you? You get a little dopamine rush, a little serotonin rush, you feel good about yourself, you help other people. It makes you realize, my life was okay. I did something today. I was a part of something today. I contributed. All of these things combined, love, enthusiasm, attention, discipline, self-discipline, effort, respect, and support are the 7 traits that I have found in the last 11 years that help young people go from, I don't know if I can, to what was I worried about? They do amazing things. It all starts up here. Behind me are people wanting to help you all introduce you to new opportunities. With a leader's mindset or a growth mindset, opportunities are everywhere. Many people see things like obstacles and setbacks as a problem, but with a leader's mindset, you will see those obstacles as opportunities. I tell people that obstacles are not your way to stop you. Because there's a better question, how badly do you want this? How badly did you want to graduate? How badly do you want to go to college? How badly do you want to do something other than you thought you couldn't? It all starts up here with a growth and leadership mindset. As you get ready to graduate in a few weeks, you'll be excited. We've all been there. I was there a long time ago. But it doesn't change the fact that we were all teenagers and we all had this idealistic view of the world. Go out into the world knowing that you are a leader. People will flock to you. And those that question you and doubt you, you don't need them. Take these last 4 years. Take what your teachers have taught you, the lessons, the good and bad. Find opportunity, be a leader, change those negative stereotypes. You can turn on any channel, you can look at anything on the news, internet is negative, negative, negative. You have the opportunity to change that. You are our next leaders in the world. You are our next parents, our next military leaders, our next employees, our next business leaders, our next politicians. It's all right here. Go out into the world knowing that you can do whatever you want to do. With the right attitude, with love in your heart, compassion, empathy, and kindness, with a spark of enthusiasm, with the self-discipline and grit and resolve to make it happen. Respect yourself. And above all, serve others as much as you can. You'll come back tenfold or hundredfold, I promise you. My name is Chris Mahan. Thank you guys very much. You've been an awesome time.
Sessions are going to start at 9:45. They're in the